Mr. and Mrs. Sovereign Western Cape. Bradley is one of our contestants taking part in the show. And how are you feeling concerning this whole show?
Hi, I am literally very excited. Kind of nervous, but the venture is having me on my tippy of my toes.
On your tippy of your toes?
On my tippy of my toes.
Are you a dancer?
I can't catch a beat, but I can do a choreography though, yeah. That is what I can do.
If you can, how can you be my choreographer?
No man, like I can catch a beat. I can't catch a beat, but if you teach me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can do that. I can mesmerize quicker than catching that beat. Yeah.
You didn't do dancing? At
No,
school?
no,
No?
no.
Why do I picture that you can dance? I don't know.
I was more of a sportish type of guy. I love my sports. Soccer, I used to play soccer. I ran away from my soccer because now I was looking at, oh my word, there's an open platform for the LGBT, which is called competitive netball. And then I went into netball while playing soccer on a Sunday and then netball on a Saturday. And it became where I couldn't balance the two because now word jy class as confused. And then I just stuck to one type of sport. Which was my netball because it was nice and I still play my netball.
And how was that situation? Because I know that when it comes to netball, it's always the gay boys.
Correct.
No disrespect.
No, none.
Because you get some competitive straight boys that also take part in it. And how's that life? Because I know about like you're a sport which puts you in front of people. Yes, you must perform here. You don't have to ask questions. But I mean, like everybody knows. Let's get Is that weird?
No, it's actually not weird. It's actually exciting. To be known for something that.
Oh no!
Wait.
Sorry. What I was trying to ask was, you're not in. I mean, you didn't come out to anybody.
At the
but
time,
now you are running, jumping with the name. No, with Amal, but you didn't come out. Is that weird?
It's not weird. Look, at the beginning, when the whole process started for me, wanting to come out into the community.
Yeah.
I needed to do things that you can identify to me as, that's it's verkeerd met Bradley. There's something wrong with this guy.
Also, you wanted to be caught out.
I couldn't get to that part. So what I did was, I motivated your brain. I'm teaching you certain things that you won't even go do research on. So eventually you asked me, Bradley, but I saw you playing soccer the other day. What? Dude, Okay. So it started with telling one person to 10 people, from 10 people, and now the whole community knows.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I had a similar experience, but I didn't know what gay was. I was the only boy in my high school. Not high school, in my primary school.
Okay.
Jan Bosman Primary School in Tulsa. And I was the only boy dancer. So being the only boy dancer for 5 years, there is what do you call that? Not graduation ceremony, but like the prize giving at the end of the year.
Okay, cool.
So I will be the only boy dancing in front of everyone at the school's parents.
Are you serious?
So so I didn't think of it like that.
Of course not, yeah.
But I'm like, and I can tell you now, it made me very popular.
I did.
Because I'm the only boy that dances at the end of the year.
But that's the exciting part. You see, when you start opening yourself out, when you start opening yourself up to possibilities, to open platforms, then the judgmental part or the thinking part that people's perspective of you starts changing because you becoming comfortable with who you are. And yes, being the only dancer in the girls group, I would have been excited, to be honest with you, because now I can shake my
girl.
booty.
People always used to tell me, oh Grant, yes, you must know all the girls because you're the gay one.
Correct.
So you can must give us a. Did you do that?
No.
Were you the wingman,
No.
woman, wing person that took part in like
on primary school, I was actually very, very popular because of my singing. On high school, my first year, I was a loner because as high school you have this theory of they're going to make you come to school with a matchstick and stuff like that. So I was very to myself. And then in the second year in high school, I started like singing, started wearing a pitchy eye pencil, straightening my hair because I originally have curly hair. So I started doing, because that time it was now the eiste what you had to put your cop on the eye.
Oh, you were one of those Mitchell's Plain boys with the spikes and the curly.
Yes, nou die boonste pad nou op die gou because it was not curls and it's now like long. So on the ironing board geplat, like spikes up and so if you research my
Did you also
Facebook,
do the brown paper with ironing board?
yes, because it was the
That's
only
before he
no, that was,
before
that
the
was actually
cones.
before silicone came out because the brain pumpy, the brown paper actually gave a shining to your hair.
Yes.
So you didn't have to go put Vaseline or studio line and goodness onto your head.
This is bringing me back so far.
So that is what I did, and sticky, bit by bit, through my high school phases, it was like, there's something wrong with this guy, but no one could put a finger onto it. Until, I think it was like 10 years, 11 years ago, when I started dating the guy of Goodness Funny Sis, Walter.
Okay.
The head Mabel, as they call it today, or the head diva. They must say Mabel, so it's an easier term. So the head diva of Goodness Funny Sis. And then we started dating, started speaking, and I decided, you know what, when he told me, Bradley, I'm not going to be put into a bubble just to accommodate the next person's lifestyle. I already came out of there. And then I said to him, just give me a chance. It's going to be a little bit of a slow process, but just give me a chance. Today I'm happily married 4 years to the same guy I met 11 years ago.
And that's just because you didn't conform and you just kept true. You
Keep firm.
But you kept true to yourself, because that's one of the things that happens when people get, especially in gay relationships, where people slowly but surely, okay, my boyfriend earns this amount of money.
Great.
Oh, my boyfriend has a car. Oh, he has his own place, so I need to make sure that I fit in with his lifestyle. Oh, he's more popular, so rather let me grow around him.
No,
which is not right, because
not
you lose your own identity.
Just to accommodate someone else.
Let's grow together. You know my quickies, I know your quickies, but I need you to support me.
Of course.
In my quickies.
Yeah, because
come to my shows, come to my dance clubs, come to my sports game quickies, so that when people can see that we are not just.
You become a power couple after that. You're always seen presently. Just a total example.
That's a good.
Like my marriage example. I don't know about the rest of South Africa, the rest of Cape Town, but my marriage example on my gay life is that if I look at Errol, if I look at Catchalari, and I look at the space and amount of time, that was my go-to. Whenever something is wrong, I don't run to them. No, I look up to the fact that, like, even when the Beulah series came out, Errol stood by Catchalari 24/7, not because he was looking at the no, that guideline, that the moment when she's gonna feel I just need a hug. That is that. So we don't revolve a relationship around them, but they are our look up to couple. Because I also want to be married at least 15 years later or 20 years later, still with the same person. You understand?
And not
that
issues and nothing. Because there's nothing bad you can say.
No sidelines.
No sidelines.
Yes.
And yeah, in this
especially
parts of South Africa, there's a lot of sidelines and a lot of things that keep you busy. But yeah, no. So you've been married for
4 years.
And how's married life for a gay couple in Cape Town? Or in South Africa in general?
Wow.
Is it different? Do people always want to break you up? Because that is one thing I've noticed here in Cape Town, is when they see you at the club with someone new, it's almost like, oh, I want him, but now I have to break him. That was now the longer.
To be honest with you,
people try breaking up your relationship.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, yes. Ongoing at the moment still.
And people don't understand that they cannot stay away. I mean, it's not like you're hiding it on Facebook or stuff.
That's everywhere. I don't care.
Focus on Facebook everything.
You see, I think it's those narrow-minded. It's those ones that actually. There's always a trouble. In one bag of potatoes, you get one rotten potato, and it makes the whole bag smell. Yeah, but there's still fresh potatoes in there. Yeah. Now, according to some people in our community, or the South Africa abroad, right? I'm not going to target or pick in point, that's wrong of me. But in South Africa abroad, when, like me and my partner, when we walk like in Waterfront, we go to Greenpoint, there's the only safe space we have is Greenpoint.
I drive out of Kulsriver to come to town to have it.
It's the only safe space.
It's a safe space.
So people don't walk around and like, oh my word, those are two guys together. Oh damn, no, I'll keep your hand. And the minute you look at me, I was like,
it's almost like, for me, Cape Town is one of those knowledgeable places.
Correct.
So when you come here, everybody's aware, they know. But if you go back to your own area, then it's like,
the pick and point there. So Cape Town for me is one of the most only accepting cities in the whole of South Africa. Because I've been to Joburg, now I'm lying to Durban. Also competition, I was part of the first season of X Factor South Africa. I made it to the top 30.
30?
Yes, to the top 30.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
There's how many million people here?
There was like, I think it was...
So you can sing?
I can sing. I can literally sing. I won the Malay choir competition this year. I won first prize in my section for adult solo. And then in the top 8 I came second.
Oh, look at you, a jack of
Yeah.
all trades, eh?
Not yet. Getting there, still learning. Maybe I'm taking over your job sometime in the
You can
technique.
I asked Ruby now inside Ruby Vulture is samen mense praat. So I wanted to sort that out.
If it was Ruby, dan het ek nog meerdere gelag. Ek sat seker 'n champagne gegee.
Now you see me now, I must go fetch these things inside because I don't know. Maybe having a little liquor can just loosen the tone.
No, you shouldn't do
You
that.
guys are actually doing your interviews with the judges today.
That is correct.
Besides me interviewing you, are you fearful for the type of questions they're going to ask you there?
To be honest with you, I'm not fearful. I'm just scared that I say the wrong word at the wrong time. Because I am a little bit forward with my mouth, to be honest with you.
Okay,
Especially when I feel I'm being attacked or a question gets raised that I'm not comfortable with. So it's going to take me a little bit of time just to zoom into that. Like right now, I'm mentally prepared for anything they ask me.
Okay.
Like I said to you, I'm just watching my tone of the moment when you say if by accident, oh if, or just by accident. So I'm just wary of that.
Yeah, because when it comes to interviews, it's your posture, it's your
Correct.
mannerisms. And if you're going to say the F word, people will remember you, but they will remember you for the wrong
For
reasons.
being
So-
rude, yeah, and misbehaving. So
And
I don't want to give that impression.
So you are editing yourself. Kind of.
There we go. Like I've edited myself when it came to you.
Well, very nice. Because I know you can swear.
No, I don't like swearing actually. To me, it's like it's the easiest go-to word when you swear or when you fight. But for me, the most difficult thing is to actually explain and get to the core. So I've been trying to do that for the past months now. Instead of me retaliating towards something, actually, do you have an issue with me? Is there anything I've done so far that make you dislike me? If so, I would love to rectify it. And if I don't get the opportunity, then I myself, I distance myself not to cross paths with you, not to make you feel the way you felt when we had
That's
the
when I stop
conversation.
greeting people.
Exactly.
Or, okay, not stop greeting people, depending on our relationship, but I don't have to be your friend.
Exactly. I've stopped socializing.
We can be kind,
We can
like,
be gentle.
hello, good
Be
to meet you,
polite.
nice, but I'm not going to ask you about any other things because that is not the
Exactly.
relationship that I have with you. So you love people.
I am a people's person.
You're a people's
I'm
person.
the
Is that one of the things you're going to do with your Mr. and Mrs. Sovereign Western Cape title? Is you're going to share love? Is that your message?
I'm not actually going to share love. I am love.
Oh,
And
hello.
wherever I go to, love goes with me. So whenever I step into a room, no matter the vibe, I will guarantee I'll make you smile.
Okay, no, that's good.
So if I'm not saying I am, but if could be anybody's competition.
Yeah.
I'm not hasty on becoming king, to be honest with you. I'm not hasty with becoming runner-up or even becoming a humanitarian. All of those things is meant for you in due time. If it's set out to be yours, then it's yours. So I'm not hashtag. I'm not saying I'm going to be king. I'm not saying I'm going to be runner-up. If on the night of the competition, the judges do decide, yeah, but Bradley's a strong candidate, he can actually run for king, then I'll accept.
And he can speak and he's
Exactly. If it is that I'm having a position to be personality because I'm very outspoken, I'll accept. But for now, I'm not gonna gun myself into wanting something because wants and getting is two total different things.
Oh yeah, no, there's a difference.
So I don't want to disappoint myself for my own mindset.
True.
I'm comfortable in the fact that I know I'm a contestant, I'm an actual finalist. Out of Western Cape's gay guys, I am a finalist. I'm in the top 6. Which other gay guy can say that? Besides the 6 or the 5 that's left inside still. I can. And I'm still standing strong, firm and dependent on myself.
And confident.
I'm
Because
not
some
going to sound
people-
confident.
No, because some people do not have confidence. Like, I can tell you now, taking part in this pageant show, now you need a certain amount of confidence that can be exuded, and that is the confidence that you want the people to see, and not that they can only vote for you, but when they take you out of the show and they put you in a scenario where, "Konagi, we need people to sign up for this course, Hasey, and we need you to be the front line." It's not only pageants that you used to, but you can also the ability to raise money for people that are needy for food and needy for shelter and those type of things. Because I do believe that is one of the platforms that the pageant stands for, is to make people aware that there is other things in Cape Town that.
Of course, yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that the girls and boys in Cape Town do so very well, is they can promote themselves and promote organizations that help the community.
That's why I said to my partner last night, because I was like busy till like what, past 3 this morning. It's not just pageantry.
Yeah.
It's not just pageantry. This to us that's in this thing together, it's our portfolio. It's our crafts that we are showing to other people in order for them to celebrate with us.
Yes.
It's our authenticity that we're broadcasting out there. I'm not looking for fans. I'm not looking for followers. I'm looking for people to understand where I'm coming from. That is why we create these garments. I think that is why Barry created the platform. So people can be of a diverse family onto one stage to educate the ones out there that doesn't know what a trance is. I'm like, people look at me. Sometimes I will dance a certain way, because I can't really dance it, but I will dance a certain way, and people would identify me, but there's probably a bottom.
Oh.
Now I'm just making an example. Dude, me a bottom, go to Facebook and go look at my pictures.
Okay, there's no shade to bottom.
No shade. No shade. Please, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. But like, in general, like, these people need to be educated. Like they go with the term, there's a lot of terms out there. Like, even I went onto Facebook this afternoon and they were speaking about the World Pride coming in 2028.
Yes.
Where South Africa threw the... Yes.
Yeah.
There was a lot of negativity on there. And I'm talking about most of them was people in Cape Town. 5 or 6 of them was people that was on my friends list. You know, you sit, you listen, and I was thinking to myself, Bradley, you know what? If you do make a stand in this competition, and even when this competition is done and you never got anything, you need to go out there and educate those people that is gunning their own people. I mean, it's sometimes your own mother, sometimes your own father. I mean, for us going through pain, pressure every time, and it starts with your family, and you walk outside of your door and your best friend or your neighbor does the exact same, it pushes you down. I mean, suicidal, got a few on my arms, you understand? Because of family. Today my mother don't live, my mother's not alive, my father's not alive.
You have to stand for yourself.
To be honest, no, this is going to sound very bad, but I'm actually glad. Because those were the 2 people that guided me for being wanting to be who I wanted to be. When I started singing, I remember there was a time when you to the hipster lavada broekje in is. And it was no wide, and for me it was like, well, Jaya, more vivis, snij your hare, and stuff like that. Like, they're gone today. Today I'm living my authentic self. I'm living my life the way I'm supposed to live it, without no shame.
And that is also one of the things where you can choose your families now. When you get older, do you have the ability to stand on your own?
Correct, yeah.
Do you have money to buy a house and put your own roof over your head?
Of course.
So, yeah, there's many things when it comes to the gay culture there. Especially when people start getting out of the closet and they start learning new things. We try to adapt.
Of course.
But we also try to grow, and we also create our own families and friends. So that is also something that I've been sitting with instead of, as an adult as I am, 37 years old. Those are still things that we struggle with because they are family. So yeah. Jonas, end off like this. End off like this. Bradley, one of the contestants taking part in the Mr. and Miss Sovereign Western Cape, which will be on the 2nd of November at Josephstone. So please, that's like next week. Or for you, it will be in this week, Saturday. So thank you very much. I hope
it was a huge pleasure.
One less stress for inside.
I don't stress. I leave those to the pensioners. I leave it to the pensioners. You can't. Me.